Alright, fellow scribes, welcome back. Let's finish this age out. We were on the cusp of a crisis, and we still got some things to do. Try to complete a few things before we leave. I think we're going to be in great shape. There we go. Oh, yes, we're still befriending Long Cheng. We're going to see if we can get that, get a nice achievement if we can. Alright, I'm wondering if I should just try to run away and explore or try to heal this. Let's try to heal. We'll try that. It's 3 turns and then they'll stop being hostile. So that's in our best interest, I think. You can't. Oh, right, I just triggered that. You're going to heal. Perfect. Now, this is my academy one, I believe. Activate on an academy. We don't have that unlocked yet, so you're just going to sit tight. Actually, we'll put you in sleep. Perfect. Now, we got a settler running. We're going to try to double up here if we can, which should be possible, I think. I at least want to secure this area first. I think that'll be our best bet. There's a Logios. I might keep making more Logioses, I believe. Merchants wouldn't be bad either. We got a few other people we need to trade with. Could also increase our yields here as well with some research initiative to push through the tech tree. How about we see what this guy does first? What do you have? Activate on the Acropolis. Science per turn equal to 50% of its influence yield. Let's see how many turns we get. That didn't look like it do much of anything. Might have just been 1. That might not have worked out too well. So in that case, let's get another one. Try to make full use here. I'm just going to keep running away. Try to save you. I did not mean for you to go that far ahead, but here we are. Go ahead and hit this galley. Might force him to pull away. Think we'll be in luck. Think he'll turn around. Or did he pillage? Appears he decided to pillage instead to heal. Gotcha. There we go. Actually, my bad. Let me get that galley in our borders here to get some real effects going on. Got a few more experience points. Alright, there we go. I think overall this is our best spot. I don't want to be too crunched. Also, this lets us shut down all of this right here. So I think that's a good spot for us. So let's go ahead and get that in. Alright. Oh, and the Inca. Forgot about that option. Let's go ahead and just close up our borders this way. I think that'll work out well for us. We got some cash. Definitely a nice production hub in here, I believe. So let's get a brickyard in. I think going this way is the right call. There we go. We could get a bit of woods in here, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. Some woods in there. 1, 2, 3. One more over here. That's suitable, I suppose. Looks like not everything will be taken in, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get our quay in. Our key. I always say quay. I don't know why. So there's our key. We'll go ahead and put our saw pit in. Might as well complete that. And we'll let our money refresh there because we will definitely be looking out here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our settler situation. We got options. Definitely want to be along this river somewhere. Probably around here would be the best, right at the end. It's a perfect distance, I think. Perfect distance. Also, it guarantees all of these resources. Even guarantees this one. So right here is going to be our last settle. That's definitely where we're going to want it. All right, let's turn that back off. There we go. All right, let's continue on with our turns here. Moving right along with other things. I'll go ahead for another hit here. Oh, my bad. I guess we're still on the same turn. We'll skip that. There we go. I think we're looking pretty good. We don't have to worry about attacking him anymore, so pack it in. And you heal. And actually, we're going to take this and explore a bit more over here. This land is so large. I think it's fantastic. All right, there we go. Repair all that. You're going to heal up, and then we'll get you exploring the realm. Building-wise, I think we just let's grab the food. Now, befriending independence. I probably should have had that plugged in, but here we are. Let's go ahead and grab the happiness. We don't really have any specialists yet, so we don't need ethics. We're not ethical here. We just do what we want and force others to abide by it. Wei Yang Palace, that was already built. Now we have villas that we can mess with. Fantastic. Let's take some culture. We're trying to push through that while we can. We don't need that. More culture. Just trying to get through all the culture. We could be grabbing some specialists now, and I almost want to, but let's grab this incense. See if we can boost our science just a tad more, because we still have resource slots. Alright, now, let's grab that codex, shall we? And then after that, I think we'll push for mathematics for sure after that. Actually, speaking of codices, let me take a look. We got the room. It's going to be one extra one, so perfect. Incense is already plugged in. Everything's looking great. Do I have any food that I can move around? Miletos needs a bit of love. There we go. Oh, Argos is already done as well. Oh, my bad, Argos is not done. Well, it has a lot of food itself, so it'll be fine. We'll help Miletos grow a bit. Probably even get a granary in there. Alright, let's keep exploring. You will hang back to protect Argos, just in case. But we should pretty much be taken care of. If that's Colossus, we're in trouble. Yep, I figured it was. Okay, we're in a pinch for wonders. I don't think we're getting the last one. We're not getting the last word. Let's grab our food. There we go, and then we'll work towards getting that gold. Actually, we should look at expanding things this way a tad. Let's see what we got in here. Our saw pit. Brickyard would be pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. I'm going to leave this open because this is a great money tile. So we're going to leave Argos alone a bit. I am going to have to crush a forest. So that is unfortunate. Because let me see. Argos is here. 1, 2, 3. We can get this silk and these hides, which we do want to do. I suppose our best bet. Let me see. Contesting for that, I may just give it to Argos, perhaps. Question is where I want to put the granary. Actually, maybe I should use it to jump across and have these ready. That's 1, 2, 3. We're already the distance. We're not getting any of this jade for here, so we should just expand this way. So let's go ahead and take it. We'll crush this and grab all these tiles. I think that's the way to do it. Just kind of reading the all vegetated. We'll just put that in and call it good. Works for me. Let's look at the diplomatic actions. If we accept this, we can't accept anything else, so a port. So we'll just accept. Looking fantastic. Alright, back over here. I say we get a villa in, probably. Let's get a villa in. Oh, we can get a 5-2 right here. That wouldn't be bad. You know what? I will put it right there. Why not? So what's your ability? Completed on a city center and adds +2 influence to the building. Well, we could double up on this, or we could put it somewhere else. In all honesty, I don't see why I wouldn't just put it on my capital. Just, yeah, that's a nice 6 right there. Now, what do you have to offer to me, Sparta? The lovely city that you are. You could make Logioses if you wanted to. Could grab my last settler. We are working our way through that, I believe. Or are we all settled up? No, we're not. But at the same time, we have to go through here if we want to grab any of these wonders. Sadly, Colossus was sniped from us. I don't think there's many more wonders to grab. So I should have grabbed one earlier on when I had the chance. So that's on me. Because later in the game, obviously, they're going to snag them. So we're going to try to push this. If we get it, that would be fantastic. If we don't, well, that's on me. I guess I should have went for philosophy. Oh well. We'll finish this up, try to get to commerce if we can, and worst case, we'll come back here. We should be able to snag the extra settle. Everything in here is fine. Oh, we do need our policy slots. There's a settlement in here, so worst case, we can grab it here. We can actually go up to 8. So that's something to think about, because we're about to hit that issue. For now, let's go ahead and get a villa in here. Definitely up the happiness. And let's explore with our commander. Get you back home, and good, we made ourselves a second commander. Definitely needed. I did want Sparta to focus on war production now that I remember what I was doing, so we'll just keep you fortified and make some units later. Oh, looks like some people made peace with each other. That's good. Oh, Ashoka and Napoleon. I'm glad you guys could settle your differences. Fantastic that you guys would do that. Alright, my city center's here, right? Rubies are out of reach. Already expanded as far as we can. So all that's left is production. Let's grab this nice one right here. And we should also see about this wonderful farm. And then after that, we'll pretty much be done. I'm going to go ahead and grab this gold. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. Probably could have grabbed these for Thera, but it's not a big deal. I don't know, Simon. You tell me, bud. Answer's no. You all wore each other up there. I'm happy to hear that you want to be friends with me, but it's unfortunate that you're beating up on your neighbors. So, fortifications in, and we move on. Oh, we got a unit. Oh, I'm glad I waited on my merchants. I only need 2 more then. Let's definitely get those mangoes plugged in. Ooh, that's production. Well, let's go ahead and put the rubies in, and that is a milestone complete, which pushes us into the crisis. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. Alright, I do want this production, but it looks like it's not going to happen. I need more camels. Of course, I could just pull out stuff I don't need. Incense and culture, but I am kind of pushing that right now, so we're just going to leave it. We will plug those in later. And there's our crisis. What's the crisis going to be? I already know. That one. Oh boy. So it looks like we will need a military because we're about to have a bunch of people mad at us. Funny, because they've been mad at us the whole game. That's going to hurt. -10 for each. I'm suzerain to a lot, actually, so that's a bad one on me. Plus 100% for the maintenance. That's awful, too. Well, we're just going to have to take the combat hit. Alright. There we go, another codex. So we have room for one more. Oh, we got a free hoplite. That's fantastic. Have an alliance with another civilization, or we can get an archer. I would like the diplomatic attribute point. Only problem is, who would I ally myself with? Everybody's warring each other right now, and I don't need that hate. So we'll take the archer. Alliances aren't really going to be our thing right now. The arena, we got amphitheater and blacksmith, so we're going to push for our mathematics now. That's our goal in mind. Should go ahead and put a bath in. People do need to bathe. No, I think we're good. Except for the fact I don't have a fishing key, but then again, I only have a few tiles I'd really mess with anyway. Ancient walls would actually be a pretty good idea. Our capital is rather exposed to pulling in now that I'm looking at things. I am also leaving some nice tiles out in the open, but so be it. Let's actually push our culture. Try to get that going for us. Alright, where are we defenseless? Yes. Wait, what is this? Canaanites. How about that? Interesting. Let's get you in the move. And we'll just have to... You know what? I will go ahead and buy an archer in here just to be on the safe side. Yep. We found the end of our continent over here as well. So let's see what develops. Really good land. I know I've been saying that throughout the whole other episode, but looks real good. We're going to switch over to some war production. Let's get some chariots in here. I think 2 of them sounds pretty good to me. And actually, we're going to move you right along. This commander's going to get some experience because we will be taking out Canaanite. Let me just go to the edge here. Oh, wow, way more edge than I thought. Let's get this boat out and take a look at things. We'll go ahead and just hit that little button. Make things a little faster for us. Alright, where is the trade opportunity? Chang'an. Well, we haven't traded with Ben yet, so that's not a bad idea. Alright, now we can explore over here. We can get you moving to Thera. Alright, let's see what develops. Apparently explosions, eruptions. I just built that too. That's kind of funny. Alright, there we go. I will get in the water and check this out real quick. I will do that. Alright. Ooh, well, I think thought it'd be a long-ranged attack. Well, it's a galley, so that makes sense. Ooh, not looking good. Let's escape that, shall we? Alright, we got our hill... Well, my bad, we don't have hill forts. I was just seeing what we have. +1 war support's not bad. Combat strength, infantry units, that'd be good. Ranged units, or we can get the hill fort, and I'd rather have the hill fort. Nothing like production. Now, I thought that was a achievement I got. Guess that wasn't quite accurate of me. Oh well, so be it. How's the culture looking? We need to be pushing. Monk's Mound's our only good one left, because I don't think we're going to get Angkor Wat. We still need to get our Greek civics up. You know what? We're going to push Culture Festival, and I'm going to come in here and try to boost it even higher with purchasing some hill forts. There we go. What do we got in here? Yeah, let's try to buy what we can, shall we? Yep, I know we're hemorrhaging money with that, but that's really lowering our production costs, so that's really good. Market would be pretty nice, actually. Of course, the ones I'm fixing up have 4s, so that's not really helpful. We're going to put our science building here. Well, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. These are all 2s regardless. In that case, let's put a bit of money right here. That's what we'll do. We do have surplus influence. Probably even befriended. Oh, we probably can't. Encampments cannot be befriended and cannot become city-states. I didn't know that. Very interesting. Well, in that case, let's look for some... Actually, Ashoka's perfect. Let's get some open markets going. increase our cash flow. And Ada's looking a little unhappy, so let's get some local festivals going with her. Perfect. Now we could improve trade relations, that's an option. But we already finished our thing, so we're actually good. Also, we don't have enough room for the resource slots, so that's also something hindering our movement as well. Alright, let's get you out and about. Move you forward, and we'll keep that fortification live. Get our chariots over here, and I think that'll work perfectly for us. Alright, there's Colossus. Sadly already taken, but so be it. These things happen. I think it might be time to grab a specialist here and there for preparations of the next age. However, more hill forts would also be nice. We could also see about grabbing a nice production tile on the river. What do we have in here? I've made my decision. I think we're going to go with a specialist on this turn. So we'll grab one of those. Perfect. And let's go ahead and grow this one. Definitely going to be grabbing more mines in Miletos. Could be grabbing some hill forts too. My plan is to get hill forts everywhere, but we'll work towards that in time. An altar would be rather handy though, but we'll hold off. Still not built yet. Our hopes are in Monk's Mound. If I see it built on the right-hand side, we'll just give up and pursue other options, because that will be the end. Alright, get you guys across. That's a whole army. And trying to think where I want to put you. We'll just try to keep exploring, I guess. I know this thing's close to dying, so whatever it runs into will kill it, but so be it. That's what I've determined. Alright, we're going to increase our purchasing power still. What do we got? We could build up more army. Another commander may not actually be hurtful. 3 commanders for the next age. Never bad to have, but I'm going to build this hill fort real quick. Take that out of the way. Oh, and even more production. Fantastic. All because of the market, that's right. Some money's better than no money, right? That would be... There we go. That's what we like to see. Now that won't really work for me, but there we go. Let's not get that close. Let's start leveling him up, shall we? Suppose we can start building a fortification. Wouldn't hurt. We've ran into a roadblock, so now we know what's down there. I would like to grab that, so we will try to do that real quick. Atheni, talk to me. Should we push more culture? I think we shall. Actually, speaking of pushing culture, I thought I had, or not culture, I thought I had more hill forts available. Did I get them all built? Looks like it. And you finished your building on that one. So actually, let's push our food. Put our garden with our market. That's the end. We found our location for pretty much the next age. Alright, so we'll put you here even though it's not going to work. Gonna have to go around, but might as well move this way. Alright, there's trouble that way, so we're going to have to think about where to put our galley. If that is what I think it is, we're done. Are we done? As Angkor Wat. Good thing we didn't go for Angkor Wat. We're still in this, but we're not in it for very long. You actually did the attack. I didn't think you would. Let's grab that assault ability, and we'll just get you in here and put you right there. Actually, no, I'll do that next turn. We'll move you in. We'll just explore over here with our galley. I'm really feeling like it's not going to go our way. Well, we're good on culture buildings. 25% food in towns actually isn't a bad call for us. Show me that +6 blacksmith. Up there. Oh, yes, there is a 3. I did not think about that. Well, that's probably better than whatever's on there. What we got on there? A 6 already? Well, we can make this tile way better. So let's put that on there and let's get a wonderful food tile. Perfect. That will be amazing. Let's go ahead and explore this way just to get it out of the way. Kind of stealing the job of my galley, aren't I? Ooh, hoplite actually would be pretty handy. Second, that took your movement. That's fine. You can just fortify then. Might as well hit with the hoplite while we're here. And let's get you moving to that goody hut. This galley will have plenty to explore still, so that's perfect for us. Pathragata has added wool. You can now assign this resource. Interesting. Oh, Simon. I will just take this because I feel like you're going to beat me to the other wonder. Oh, I am overflowing in money. Thank you. You know what that means, guys. That's right. More hill forts. I don't even know if Olympia can build any. Nope. Argos? Negative. Well, that's Thera and Milto's job then. Oh, my bad. Miletos. And before I get wild, I think I'll go ahead and buy the... No, we'll hold off on the settler for a few more turns. So we'll just build it up Miletos real quick here, which would involve a nice granary, and I think the perfect spot would be right here. Just keeping our nice buildings together, and we'll put that altar right here. Fantastic. Now we'll build up our money and go from there. Attack. Out of the way. Let's get a level up here. I think some nice ranged combat's always a lovely feature. And there we go. Go, my galley. Be free. Alright, who's getting completions? Gray Library. What are we looking at in here? Atheni. I think we need to get our amphitheater up and running. And I love this 6, but I love this 6 more. Also because it lets me move my units, or not units, move my people around. Guess what? That's another hill fort right there. Bam. Done. Alright, we'll get that taken care of and then see what comes next. Oh, where's this 6 amphitheater? I want my science over there. So actually, will I take the 4? Just might. What else came in here besides the bath? Oh, the bath can only go there. That's good to know. Well, not exactly thrilled about that 6 culture. I wanted the 6 science. Well, let me check that actually. So, what's the academy got? +4, 1 for each. So actually that's a 7 science. So it has 1 more than the culture would have. We'll go ahead and put her down. Could put it here with the bath, I guess. A lot of options before us. You know what? We'll go ahead and just get this prepped because we'll crush this and put a grist mill and all that there anyway. So we'll do that. And then let me get in here. Go ahead and put the bath in there. Fantastic. Works for me. I already did that. Oops. Little mistake there. Alright, let's make some production. Oh, gold. That works too. Alright. You're healing. I thought you were fortifying. Oh, right. I kept using the ability. Oh, well. Those things happen. You might even see about pillaging another, perhaps. Oh, we're at 80% of the crisis. With a specialization, -1 happiness in all cities for each commander level. Ooh, what to do? I think we'll take the banditry. Ooh, that hurt a lot. That hurt way more than I was expecting. Let's switch these around, shall we? Alright, perfect. What we got in here? I will take the excess game. And there goes that. Goodbye, my galley. You have served me well. It is unfortunate, but I can't take you to the next age regardless. Let's get our wine at least. That'll be helpful. Pretty much expanded all the way over here. This age, this crisis is actually moving along a lot faster than I would have expected. There we go. And I will take you guys in next turn. Alright, we'll explore with our lone archer in the southern winterlands. I could get more hill forts. I'm not opposed to it. Or I could get more specialists. And I think specialists might be a good call. So we'll grab another one of those. As for you, take a nice specialist right here. Alright, let's look at our blacksmith, shall we? Both of these are 6s. Fantastic. I think we'll go ahead and prep that. I think we'll go right here for our blacksmith. Now show me the bath would have to go on the water. Alright, so we'll leave that tile open pretty much. Alright. Well, everybody in. Pack it up. We're going to move on. Leave Seleucia alone. Not that I was messing with them anyway. We're at 80%. We need to start thinking about other things. Everybody's getting the great library at this point. I know I'm not far off myself. Alright, let's get in here. There we go. I would have preferred more gold input, but that's just where we're at. I don't think we're going to attack another one unless it appears, honestly. Pretty far away from everything. Alright, what we got? We could get these plugged in, I suppose. Actually, let's get more Logioses. Need more of those anyway. You, however, will be building some walls, because we will need those. You're going to come out. Get some healing going. Guess what? You're in, bud. Welcome to the club. Alright, now we can finally see what's going on over here. If I can get on this tile, see, that's why I was worried about. Monk's Mound. Let's see if we can grab it. Let's grab the science. Civics, we're going to fall back to Greek. Let's get our settlement limit here for a guarantee. And we'll try to get another one. Monk's Mound? Nope, no dice. Monk's Mound? No, is it already built? Don't tell me. I thought I hadn't seen it yet. Well, That's that, guys. I completely missed it. So, no dice on that one. So much for that. Should have grabbed one earlier. That's on me. Well, in that case, let's get another commander and have everything worked out. See if I can escape. Just because I'm scouting with him doesn't mean I want him to die. Alright, what's our narrative choice? Story continues for the cemetery. Go ahead and get me another one. We're just doing Logioses. What's your ability? Create on a tile with a constructible great work slot. Well, we can fix that. There we go. This one's closer. Oh, an inland coast there. We'll head this way. Just realized I parked my people right next to a volcano. Very nice of me to do that. Alright, there's our academies. Fantastic. Miletos, let me get... We were beaten to it. Look at that. Unfortunate. Show me the... Yep. 2. Chose the worst spot for us. Right in my way, too. I could settle here, but it's not going to help. What an unfortunate turn of events. Well, that's fine. We're just going to choose a better spot for us, then. Hagmatana, yep, that's getting real close. It's actually a really good location. I didn't settle this way, so that's on me. I think we can find ourselves a nice spot down here, for sure. If we go right here... Oh, no horses. That's the unfortunate part. We'd get wine. We'd have to beat him to the jade. Could get the salt. Only problem is I don't know what's in here. So here's what we're going to do. I will buy a settler, and we're going to look around down here. Just for a good spot. We're going to take the L on that and move on. Now, in other news, let's go ahead and grab more codices. We'll go here. And looks like, okay, we got a swordsman up there. And a swordsman up there. Good to know. Alright. Interesting. Looks like Ashoka's really going for it. Also, I just realized that's his second settlement. So he's really not doing too hot. Alright. Did that make multiples? No, it just informed me twice. That's fine. We'll get this Logios in, and we will look for libraries. Or, my bad, academies to put in. There's our cap. I will take a diplomatic myself. Definitely what I want. Military espionage is not bad. I think we're good on the happiness. Let's go for accepting and rejecting, because that's kind of Machiavelli's bread and butter. Definitely what he likes to do, is getting involved with those. We're going to grab this, get our Delian and Peloponnesian League, because we need our traditions. I didn't think you guys could hit me, but I'm out. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to get the everything in order for traditions. Oh, that's a sheer cliff like that. Overall, I could probably see a settlement up here as well, and I think we will do that. Oh, I meant to cancel that. That's fine. He hasn't moved this turn yet, so once we get to the next turn, there we go. Let's cancel that. I don't need you doing that. Go back here. Well, let's go ahead and secure this lovely spot. He can't get it, but I want it. Also, a thought is claiming some of this land as well, but we don't have a really good location for it. Oh, they're both 8s. Fantastic. Well, we'll take this spot right here. That's the spot I want. We'll go there. Now we can explore this a little more safely. That seems very weird to settle right there. What's your ability? Oh, I can trigger a celebration. 2 turns until the next one. Well, having it now versus later is always better for me. We don't need the buildings, we just need food. And with that in mind, oh, extra resource in cities actually is not bad for us. There we go. Let's move on, shall we? And look at these cities, all big and beefed. I love it. Perfect. There is our everything we need. So let's head back, and we're just going to try to get this. And actually, let me hit it like perfect. We'll grab these and head this way and see if it works out. My thoughts are that it's going to end quicker than that. How much are you going to hurt me? Looks like a decent amount, so we'll pull back, actually. We'll come down here and explore our options. I'm going to bring you up here, because Canaanite came back in. Interesting. I will take... Codex would be nice, but the 200 science. Problem with the Codex is I don't have a spot. Well, I am about to get my academy. Let's do the Codex. Definitely the right call here, and we're going to go for future tech. We'll see if we need that or not. I'm trailing. Nowhere to display, never mind. I have 2 of them, I just don't have the location yet. We will in a second. Next turn. Let me bring you in first. Starting to paint a picture here. Bring you this way. Joka, who are you at war with? Or are you just moving around? I feel like you have to be fighting somebody. Nope. You're really pinched, though. I don't see you lasting too long. Especially next age. That's just my 2 cents. I'm going to bring you back down. I know I keep moving them around. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Alright, so there's our academy. Let's hop right in. Fill that in. Fantastic. That's bumping it forward. I don't like it. I will take an ancient bridge, I think. Alright, we're going to crush this tile right here. So this is the one that's getting the key. Even though I should have moved it up one for the adjacency, but that's what I want. There's our 8. Let's go ahead and plug that in. Get our archer in the water. Ooh, there's a slinger. To be fair, I am moving him unescorted, so that is on me. But he can survive an archer. A slinger. He can survive a slinger. Alright, let's pull him back. Heal a bit. Well, I already said I would, so let's just fill that in. Otherwise, I'm going to feel like I'm just doing nothing with that. Let's grab the hides. Definitely plug that in somewhere. Let's get our bridge. What we got? +3 production. That's pretty nice. Pretty solid stuff. I suppose we'll just... No, I actually like the happiness there. Overall, we'll just take it out of the tin, I suppose, and just put it in there. Even though they don't need any help. Alright, you were actually meant to stay put. So, there we go. Ooh, I forgot to activate you. Let me wake you up. 85% still. And there we go. Getting some culture on that. We could do more of that, but we don't need it. I'm going to keep grabbing these until I have no more to give. Oh, when did this happen? Just never warned me that my commander was being attacked. I wish it would pull me in that direction. So we're going to have to wait a while on him. That is a shame. Luckily, it's the end of the age, so it's not that dire of a situation. Although I don't like this. Napoleon, what are you doing over there? I prefer whatever it is, you stop it. Can I get a hill fort on this? Let's find out. No. But it's still good regardless. You're going to produce units for me. We're going to get... Well, actually, I can only take 2 more anyway, so do that, and perfect. You get out of here. Guess it's time to explore with these archers. Get this guy in position. Oops. Oh, that's fine. He's trying to get over there anyway. I'm getting double whammied. Not a fan of that. Not a fan. Oh, that is a city-state. Well, you're so far out here. Let me just... Wow, I hear that flute go off a million times. Alright, there we go. I'd prefer... the reason I'm friending them up is I would like to see the... oh, that is an amazing tile. Oh, man, that's fantastic. The reason I'm befriending them like that is I'd like to see what they have available. So let's just pull back. Alright. What's your ability? Activate on the library, +3 science. That's a 18. Pretty much the exact same, so doesn't matter which one you go to. Alright. Perfect. Our other caps, so we just need to get settled in. So just need to settle in, get snug. Alright. Arena's not really anywhere to go. I can get a settler in 2 turns, and I will do that. Alright. Let's get some people out here to say hi, shall we? And a nice hoplite for good measure. Yep. I prefer that you just don't exist. Oh, we got a unit? Oh, perfect. 22 science. That is really good. They're fighting each other. Fantastic. Go ahead and wail on each other. I do not care. That's your prerogative, not mine. Alright, I'm going to try to explore this inland little area a bit. Let's go ahead and get this chariot out, shall we? Get some more scouting done. So that's the end of it. Now, I could set this up for an awful spot. Could set it up for a nice spot. Where do we want to go? Good land here. I think ideally we might actually bring our settler over here. And the reason I say that is 3, 1, 2, 3. Leaves a little space here I don't like, but it's not terrible. Regardless, I think this is the spot our settler needs to go. As for you, we're going to bring these guys right on in, and I'm going to fortify you. Alright. We should get our other settler next turn to send up north towards our buddy Ashoka. If he's going to be mean and shut us down, that's fine. We'll just ruin his parade somewhere else. We're just going to keep making those. How many commanders should I make, actually? That's a good question. You know what? I'm going to send you over here. We still got a commander. He's just gone. So we have 3 at the moment. I could keep making more, which not a bad idea at all. And it only takes 9 turns, but we're at 88%. Will we be able to finish it is the question. Whereas I could also push these futures to really get me going. We're already moving to literacy. And that'd get us 2 more codices right there, which should actually push us even harder. We would need 1 more. That is a real bummer. I really wished I'd grabbed 1 more. Well, so be it. 6 to 7. I don't even know if anybody finished this. I don't think they did. Wow, Ben went hard on the domination, so did Napoleon. I didn't care too much. They already got great library, and they're kicking it real hard on Silk Roads. I didn't realize that. Points-wise, they're really doing good. Alright, judging by what Ben's doing, we're getting more commanders. I'm going to be protective. Oh, I still need to trade with him. That is something I forgot about. Alright, Sagnia, 2 turns. I'm not going to waste options on that. I'll just explore a bit. This hoplite's going to just keep taking the damage for me. Oh, you can't hit him from here. In that case, actually, bring him in. There we go. We'll try to lure him if we can. I'll go ahead and kill this warrior, though. Get him out of the way. I need to see what's down here. No, no, no. Don't do that. Alright, move our settlers in position here. One's already in position. Let's get him going. Chalkis. Very nice. Let's get our fishing key. I say that it really doesn't matter where we put it, but you know what? Actually, it does. I don't want to get it flooded on one little tile. That'd be annoying. Let's go ahead and snag our granary, which we will want right here. Definitely. We won't need any brickyards. We will need a saw pit, though, so I will go ahead and fill that in. Ancient bridge right there would grab those tiles, wouldn't it? This is definitely going to be a fishing type of area. That's for sure. Let's go get our altar, I suppose. At least get the happiness in there. I'm actually going to put it here, just to expand our reach. And you know what? We'll go ahead and grab this too. Fantastic. Could do it over here too, but I don't really see a... Get me 1 tile. Not really worth that amount of gold, I don't think. And I could buy another settler. Just keep settling. I didn't even grow this yet. Let's go ahead and get our horses. There we go. I'm happy with that. Chalkis actually will be a wonderful town for us for the long haul. Now that I think about it. It's going to take up enough tiles to really produce a lot of food to feed Atheni and Olympia, depending, because Olympia might get a grow up. All just kind of depends. Alright, who's getting hit? It better be... Alright, that's what I thought. I'll just heal. Alright, 25 culture. And very soon it should say suzerain. Right, that's plenty. Just what I wanted to see. Goodbye. Oh, you hung in there. Good on you. I was hoping just to delete you, but I guess you'll make it through. Now, how do I want to do this? I think if I go right here, I can still get the silver. I can definitely get the wine. And of course, I'm guaranteed the dates. I think this is a really good spot to build on. It'll definitely upset Ashoka, but he already upset me doing this. He just had to go and do that. Really rude. Let's get a few walls in and just activate our little ability, shall we? It's not really our ability, just an unlock. Oh, gotta keep my farms in check. Oh, show me that bridge. I'll happily get one of those in there. Nothing like the extra cash. Ooh, failed revenge. 100 science, but minus 50% happiness. Or 100 culture. I think we'll grab the culture. Ooh, who got defeated? You was defeated. Unfortunate for them. Chariot attacked again. They love hitting that thing, don't they? Let's get our wine. Yeah, chalk is going to grow phenomenally. I love it. I almost want to get another one down here. Yeah, if I like it. Right here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, city-state bonus. Must be placed on flat terrain. Actually, that megalith could come in handy. Let me think about that. Yeah, that could really help, but this culture will carry me through the next stage for a while. Yeah, let's do megalith, actually. And the reason I say that is it's a perfect move for our... I was hoping this guy could get hit in. Nope. Okay. There we are. So what I was going to say is megalith's a perfect move because our hill forts we're obviously going to put on rough. But I could probably get a megalith right here. It should... Yeah, it's flat plains. Yeah. Yep, I'm in it. Alright, let's shut him down here. I don't know why he didn't take this area, but I'm taking it. He wanted to play games with me, so he's playing games. Also, once this city-state gets taken out, I can grab this tin as well, so it's another bonus for me. Alright, what are we looking at? A little bit of everything, it looks like. This would be a very good herb This would be a good chance to try urban center, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would just work. For now, let's get our granary in, because we'll definitely need that. Go ahead and plop an altar down. I'm going to put it here, just to get the dates inside. Plus, we can crush that later if we decide to do things. Looking like a bit of saw pit and brickyard action, honestly. And we will do that. So let's go with a saw pit in... Let's do this. Saw pit here. Okay, I don't have enough anymore. That's fine. We'll get some more cash. I haven't even grown this yet. I do want that, but this for food... Ooh. Don't mind if I do. That is fantastic. And actually, it can stay in Phocaea. Oh, I forgot we have Chalkis now. That's right. Well, let's put that in there and move some things around. I think we can take some cotton out, perhaps. Yeah, you know, let's move some cotton over here, get a little extra food, and we'll just put this tin right in here. Equals out perfectly, I believe. 89%. The crisis is still going strong. And Shoka and Napoleon are really duking it out. Oh, yes, the megaliths. Let's get that in there, but hold on. Oh, we finished it. We finally got all our Logioses. Perfect. So yeah, go hit that megalith in, sir. That would be fantastic. Now, let's get these guys on dry land so they can go reinforce somewhere. You get out of here. We're done with you. Move this guy along, and you come with. What's the last one do? 2 hoplites with +3 combat strength. I almost want to activate him here, but you should go over here. Alright. Fantastic. We got our commander right there. Actually, you know what? You need some levels. We'll take out Cainite right there. Now, I have 100 gold. Let me see. Nope. Can I buy megaliths? I cannot, but I can build them. Where can they go? Just like I thought. Yeah, we're going to boost those up fantastically once we get some cash. Unmet city-state was defeated. Must be on the other continent. Ooh, what died? Probably my chariot. Was it the chariot? Ooh, a phalanx. Oh, yeah, chariot by phalanx, yep. Alright, well, you get in here. Pull you away from the ocean. Ah, we've hit 90% mark. We are nearing the end, guys. Let's go ahead and get that silk running. Okay, you can buy megaliths, too. Let's put them in. I need more cash. Give me more dates, too. I could use more dates. Just kidding. Alright. What we got? I think we can eat the happiness in the cities, actually. Let me get rid of this -5 gold. For each imported resource, I actually have quite a few. More than I thought. Actually, I'm taking a money hit regardless. Alright, what's this then? Because the plus 100% would probably do me into. Yeah, 75 gold turn. We'll just have to take it. Alright, so that's 2 food. Thera's already got dates. Olympia's got rubies. Well, Thera's not growing anymore, so Thera can have rubies, and Olympia can have... Well, Olympia's done growing too, ain't it? Well, that's about it, honestly. I can't do much else. Yeah, we're much tapped. Alright, good. 11 turns for the future tech, and we're almost there for this as well. Okay, do you have to be inside friendly territory, I guess? That's slightly unfortunate for me. Alright, good. We have the room. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's get these archers out in position. There we go. Yeah, we'll hit, but that's better than nothing. Man, everybody's going for Grey Library right now. We're really pushing the thing forward. Okay, I appreciate that. Oh, we're growing again. Probably another specialist. Or grab one more hill fort, maybe. Maybe I will. Or I can go here and probably get a megalith. Yep. How do we want you to grow? Suppose this way would be a good idea. Because we can always grow this way. Where are we defenseless? Off, okay. We have to be careful of that. Good thing I have these guys in coming to save the day. Or we're actually going to pull back. I don't like any of that. There we go. Is this a... Pretty sure that's one of his settlers. He's just going to settle in weird spots. Well, now I'm seeing what's happening. We're losing a lot of units. Why is everybody in my way? Okay, could you move? Didn't realize these quads were going to come in and just wreak havoc. That's really unfortunate. Alright, Chalkis. Well, we've already reached our settlement cap, so, I mean, the worst thing in the world. It's just unfortunate. Alright. Do have a bit of cash. I would like to purchase a megalith, but not going to happen. So we'll just get that commander in and work from there. Okay, looks like they're falling away a bit, so I would like to go on the offensive, but I know what to do. Oh, if that... You know what? If we can hit them, let's hit them. Try to get some XP, and we're going to try to go this way to get to Canaanite there. Now, this is my city center, so we're already 3 across. Not here yet. Let's grab this. I suppose we could grab some wine. Wouldn't be bad. There we go. Let's just keep growing. That's all I'm here for is growth. I think we're good on the construction. How about we take a decrease on the cost for units, and if we do a +1 on that, actually. So let me do one of these. Let's get rid of the +2 culture. That's kind of, this will bring our, all right, there we go. Kind of money flow back up. And I'm going to keep building walls in my city here. Surplus influence. Yeah, we do have that, don't we? Let's see if we can use some. Yep, open markets and everything's back up. Let's give Ada some local festivals. She's at +1 happiness. Very unfortunate for her. How about we give Simon some money? Works for me. Okay. Now, I'd probably go mining in here or something. Really not worth it to me. Trade outpost to be something. Let's try the new urban center. Building maintenance in this town can purchase additional buildings. Let's see what we can purchase in the urban center now. Literally everything. That is awesome. Oh, that is really cool. Okay, not it. Looks like most of the first stuff. So that's actually kind of cool. Oh, that's really neat. Yeah, let me just slap a monument in there. Dang, that's really cool. Yeah, that's a lot of my money, but that's awesome. That really changes the dynamic of towns and stuff. I love it. Alright, you get in there. Yeah, you just come over here. Let's get you guys moving towards Phocaea. The only downside, though, let me switch this back, is that you won't grow. And we do want him to grow, so let's let him grow. Actually, urban center. Ooh, I'm getting some ideas. Urban center would be dirty. You want to put down a city that you don't want to really mess with, depending on how much cash you want to do. Slap it down and be like, okay, switch back to grow. At that point, it's almost a city, I know, but it's just something to kind of... Alright, you can go the long way around. Oh, we have some level ups in here, probably for the hoplite. Well, we can fall back a bit, not a big deal. Alright, you're where you need to be, you're there. I thought we had already messed with this, I guess we haven't. Let's put our chariot here, there we go. Okay, no on the attack. Well, we'll just keep moving the way we are. We're at 91%, I can feel it. We're going to start making changes any second now. Alright, let's attack this guy. No dice here. There we go. Where are we growing? I said we'll kind of down a bit. Let's do that. It's our full spread, but I don't need him getting too much purchase over here. Alright, you're safe. That's an upgrade. Actually, let me try this. This archer will get hit, but the other one should be safe. Alright, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I just need 2 more, which I still haven't gotten, have I? Interesting. Interesting. We got our settlement limits. I need to come in here, actually. I should probably grab my 2 more codices. Or perhaps not. I know one thing I want to do. Nope. Alright, well, we're going to build these. That's what's happening next after that's done. So I'll take a look at stuff after the fact. Let's get our commander first. Hey, Napoleon. I don't like what I'm seeing, bud. I don't like what I'm seeing. Let me do my thing, okay? Let's see here. This one. Yeah, there we go. I can get a megalith right there. Oh, I haven't even bought my brickyard yet. Let me grab that real fast. Yeah, in there. I might need ancient walls in Phocaea. Might need it. Alright, you're going to keep making ancient walls in Atheni. Now I can actually redistribute my archer. So they did have to be where... Why do you not have the ability? Isn't it next turn? Wow, you guys heal very fast. Well, I'm not going to deal with that. Yep, we're done with that. I'm not contesting boats that I can't fight. Alright. Ooh, I can reach that? I don't mind if I do. Finally, a promotion. There we go. Might as well level these guys up. Oh, not enough. And you're gone. I'll just move this. Perfect. I like how it's all going so far. Okay, now it's in Simon as well. That looks dangerous, but we made it through, so no problem. Okay, we still have walls. Yep, we do. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yep, get out of here. Ooh, that's not looking good for me. Go for this one. Yep, there we go. What's our narrative here? I will take the culture on the amphitheater, and I'll move you up here. Yep, I think that's a good look. I also say everybody in, and we're going to go to Chalkis. I was about to move up, but this guy's looking a little bold. I don't like that. You don't have anything. You're building your megaliths. Can you... I just can't afford them, and I can't afford them. Okay. Just get money then and put these in. Alright, perfect. Philosophy. A wonderful thing to have. Let's go ahead and put our specialist in here. Oh, what to grab? A little extra science, production, a little extra culture. Yeah, well, everything's kind of... Well, let's go with some science. Yeah, we'll go with some science. Alright, let's get this horseman out. Perfect. You can't do much, can you? Neither can you. That's not great. That's what we'll do. Alright. You're gone, and Han there is really in my way, so that's unfortunate. We're just going to kind of... A little bit of that. Olympia could probably get a lot of megaliths. Oh, wow. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of megaliths. I like that. What about Argos? Okay. Well, I only have so much money. You can only have one. That's not a real big deal. Thera can have 3. Okay. We're going to put them in Olympia first. Can they build next to each other? Yes, they can. So we'll just start there. Guess I should have grabbed them sooner. Oh well. Getting them now, and that's what's important. Okay, perfect. Now Focus just needs to grow this way. Still got some more walls to build, or we can stop. We built quite a few walls. Could finish up our military might, which isn't a bad idea. Yeah, so go ahead and grab some horsemen. You know what 4 of them ought to do. You can build a little extra, though. Ooh, Sparta, why are we unhappy? A -1, I don't like that. Let's fix that real quick. There you go. Because you will be happy. You will be. Alright, and you go, and... Oh, not what I wanted to do. Out you go. You know, bring the archer in then. This hoplite can just fall back and heal. Problem solved. Alright, attack. Gone. And, yep, perfect. Everything about it. Army commander can build a fortification. Okay, you can have megaliths too. Good to know. Alright, let's grow some more. Grab every inch. Phocia would actually be better as a city. It would be. But we're going to leave it alone for now. There we go. Just keep putting down megaliths wherever we can. Oh, wrong button. There you go. Let's get the kill. I can attack. Alright. Let me see what we can do here. Let's take this. Wonderful. And then we'll get the experience and production for ourselves. I'll go ahead and heal. Oh, after being defeated, your army commander has... Oh, he's back. Fantastic. That's why that was there. Well, you can just sit there and enjoy the view. Enjoy retirement. Alright. Now, I don't like how you're growing. That's a 3. That's... You're close. Oh, I'm already expanded all the way out. Never mind. I should have went over here then. Oh. Let's see here. Wrong spot. Okay, I see what they're going for. Yeah, we'll go and put that there. Where are we at? Here we go. Perfect. Golden promotions. That's what we want to see. You're done. There you go. I think that's looking pretty good. I also just realized we didn't need... Oh, there's the future tech. That pushed us to 98%. So, yeah, that's how that went. Well, a wild card attribute never hurts. Let's take a bit of science, shall we? I'm going to grab mathematics real quick. Let's get that taken care of. I'm even going to do a research initiative just to be sure. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I need to quit supplying you. You've got enough. Okay. Overall, rather robust and productive antiquity for us, I think. Things went pretty well, all things considered. Alright, everybody in, and we'll move on in. There we go. So let's just finish it out, 99%, which I guess I should have held back on that future. Civic and ooh boy, it's going to be a close one. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this in, shall we? I think right here be pretty good. No, right here. Looks good. We'll continue the food. Let's see here. Only the +1 culture would probably set things over, so might as well. It's a 1 turn anyway. There we go. You're still building horses. Can I get any more megaliths in while I'm still here? Okay, there's a few options. We're going to leave Phocia alone, though. Miletos had 1. Thera had a few options. Let's just keep going with Olympia. It's the best spot to get those in. Alright. Really? Would have thought that's... Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh well. I'm going to hit this and it's going to hit 100%. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish the... Yeah, I probably should have stopped. Oh well. Antiquity comes to an Either way, we got our wildcard policy. And we're going to grab this for the next age. Alright. Yeah, why did I even look at that? That was kind of to grab while we're here. Research initiative, I guess. Just put you in here because it won't matter. Now, if you can one turn a wall, it might let me have it. If not, it's not a big deal. Alright, let's bring you over. And I do have 223 gold, so I could grab one more megalith, and I will do that. And yeah, nothing on the money front. Depending on how this hits, yeah, that's much it. I don't really think we did much anything. Not a single... Oh, well, we got Silk Roads, I guess. Way to go, us. Let's see if it'll let us get the next turn in to allow it, or if it's just going to say age end. Okay. Yeah, golden age for a lot of things, actually. Rather bummed about that. So, we only got one golden age. We would have had another next turn if I'd done things a tad different, which, it's whatever. Age rankings, definitely not looking too well for me. But I don't think I'm doing too bad either, because I went heavy on the wonders, and we got some good wonders to jump us. So, overall, I mean, would have had more that would have made 9, so we're on par. But even though we didn't get all those, I'm still looking good. I think we're doing fine. I mean, opinion, the Charlemagne run, the last game, that was way worse than this. So, you know, pretty good, I'd say. What do we got here? Longevity requires renewal, huh? Okay. Then transition, take a look at our options. Because I did not choose the unlock. I actually prefer to unlock them. That's just me. Maybe if we find anything interesting, we'll go for that. Or if we want to try something interesting, I mean. Could go Bulgaria, Ming, Inca, Shawnee. And then, of course, we could be either Spain or Normans. Good options. Normans isn't bad. That's what we did last game. I think we'll probably end up going Spain, though. Just maybe. But at the same time, I kind of wish I'd unlocked Mongolia. Staying on our own continent for how big it is. I can't wait to see how big the other area is at. They need to up the settlement limit for that, I think, because I would have been settling way more. Well, either way, we'll pick one of these options and start the next age. So I'll catch you guys will see that in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.